Hello, well, I'm going to spend some time to give you a little bit more explanation about what you're going to be doing at home this week. So I'd like to do that by starting here, showing you Google Classroom. So once you accept, I believe I have invited you, let's see, this video, actually, Judah, this is for you. You're the one who missed class, and I wasn't able to record class this week because of technical difficulties, so I'm just making this video to help you through your first week. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, and I look forward to seeing you in class next week. So I'll do my best today to catch you up, at least so that you can get some things done this week at home. Of course, if you have questions, please just let me know. You can let me know in class next week or even email me, or we could even set up a phone call before class next week. So anyway, I have invited you to this class, so make sure that you accept the invitation to English 1. This is what the front page looks like. Now, I know that mine is the teacher view, so it will look slightly different than what you see, but you'll get the idea. So here on the stream of our English class, you can see that I've posted different things. Also, sometimes I will make an announcement, a certain link that I want you to follow, or things like that. This is also a place where you can ask a question. Something I highly encourage you students to do is if you have a question, I want you to probably first start with your parents or maybe a sibling, and then I would like you to ask a fellow classmate, and maybe you would even want to start with a fellow classmate. But anyway, I would like you to ask parents or another classmate first, and then you can come to me. So try to do some troubleshooting on your own before you just quickly ask me the question. So anyway, I would sure appreciate that. So anyway, this is the stream. So this is where a lot of communication happens. And then the second tab here, the classwork tab, is where you're going to find your weekly homework. Now you'll see that I have weekly homework. That's a section here, a topic. And then I have Quizlet links, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. And then you have a section for materials. So these are all very important, and this is where you're going to find the information that you need each week in order to complete your homework. So I'm going to go ahead. You can see on this homework, you can see there's a video, a link to a video, and there's a homework sheet. You will have a homework sheet every single week. Now I'm going to open this up so you can see what it looks like. A homework sheet is basically your to-do list, but also you do a lot of your work right on this sheet. Now, I bet Liberty would be able to answer a few questions, even though she has different content than you do because she's in English too. It's still the same format. So all of my classes have the same basic format. So here you'll see it's homework sheet 1, English. I actually should change this to English 1. That's what I call it now. And it's for this week, starting September 8th, which was yesterday, and it's through next week. So the first thing that you're going to do this week is a journal entry. And how you're going to do this journal entry is you're going to watch the video that's attached to this homework sheet. And then you're going to respond in writing by providing your thoughts on this question. What do you think "if you never failed, you never lived" means? Do you think it is true? Why or why not? So you'll understand that question more once you watch the video. So I encourage you to watch that video and then think about this question, brainstorm a few ideas, and then I want you to write a paragraph right here. Just write a paragraph how you think it should be written in answering this question. This is sort of your first writing assignment of the year, and it will kind of give me an idea of where people are in their English writing skills. The next task, as you can see, is to read chapters 1 through 5 in Tom Sawyer. While you read, I want you to look for words that you don't know, new words, and maybe you don't know the meaning of those words. So I would like you to write those words and definitions right here on the homework sheet. You don't need to do a separate document. You can just write directly on this homework sheet. The cool thing is if I make each one of you a copy, you can type right on it and it becomes your own copy. So go ahead and write directly on here. The next line is to study vocabulary words, and we are on list 1 this week, and we will have a test in class. Now, I put the Quizlet link on Classroom, remember there was the Quizlet link topic. So you will see that there each week. I will share that link with you, and it will take you to Quizlet, and you will see the list there. Now, you can either study on Quizlet. There are different games, flashcards, and all things to do there to learn your words. If you would rather work on paper, I have no problem with that. You could print the list and then make some 3x5 cards and study that way. Sometimes it's nice to get off the screen a little bit because a lot of your homework is probably done on the screen. And you can carry your 3x5 cards with you around the house or in the car or whatever. So I highly recommend that if you so choose. Now, the next thing on your list is to make an account at quill.org. Now, Quill is the program that we're going to be using for our grammar and editing. So you're going to want to go there first and click on the tab that says student, because you are a student. And then I want you to make an account, a student account first. And then you leave that tab open. And then you go back to Classroom. I'll show you on the stream. Down here, you'll see there's a link, that second link that says join/cartoon-alert. So after you make your student account, then I want you to follow that link, okay? It'll go automatically to your page if you leave the tab open. And then the next thing on your list, so anyway, this also, I'll say a couple more things about Quill. This is the first time I've used it, so this is sort of a trial year. But how I understand it is that you take a diagnostic, and then Quill will create a program tailored to you for the skills that you need to work on. Whether that's punctuation or some grammar, sentence structure, things like that. And it will give you activities each week to work on. So this week you're going to take the diagnostic test, and then in subsequent weeks I will give assignments based on what you need to work on, or actually Quill will help me do that. And then I will be able to see how much you've worked on it, and I will give you points accordingly. The last thing on this week's homework sheet is world history lessons. Now, this is what the book looks like, and your mom picked that up at the Learning Center today. So I will want you, what we did in class together was found on pages 14 and 15. Now, I believe you're pretty familiar with IEW. I know that you did take one class using IEW. So what the 14 and 15 is it's a keyword outline. So I would like you to give that a shot. If you are not familiar with that and you don't feel comfortable with that, I would like to spend some time with you at another time going over that with you. I'm trying to learn how to video a little bit better. I don't have a whiteboard set up, so I'm not able to go through that part of the lesson with you here on the video. But if you would read through the book and familiarize yourself and do your best at doing pages 14 and 15, you'll see that on the homework sheet, I'm asking the students to do 20 and 21. So what I would ask you to do is to choose one or the other. So you can choose 14 and 15 or 20 and 21. Now that's not reflected on the homework sheet. You'll just have to remember that since I'm just now telling you that. So check that out, see what you can do. Basically, you choose 3 words from each line. You put those on your keyword outline, and then you put aside your source text, and then you write a paragraph based on those words that you chose. So this curriculum, it starts out a little bit slowly. Keyword outlines might feel like review to you, but it's always good to do. And it will start getting a little bit more challenging as we go. I think there's some really interesting topics in here, and I really believe that you will enjoy them. So that's pretty much of an overview of our first class. I hope that helps a lot. If you have other questions, please let me know. Just do your best on the keyword outlines. I'm sure that you will do just fine, and we'll be able to catch you up no problem next week. I look forward to having you in class, getting to know you a little bit better, and let's make it a great year. Take care. We'll see you soon.